does Levon have to do in this one?
He beat him before, beat him again. Exactly. E4, best by test. Swing it, and you got a Carol Khan. Okay, now Carol Kanitsky here. We're about to swing on him. Okay, there's a lot of ways that you can swing at the Carol Khan, pan off Botvinnik, right? You can go E5. Of course, Gary got the new part 1, so hopefully he was digging in some chessable there. See, there we go. Pan off Botvinnik. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Now you take twice, play D4. Oh yeah, I know these. So you can play D4 right now. Yep. Let's see what we got. It's nice. I like this. What you think?
I love it. I used to play this all the time when I was young, and I will point out Magnus's score with the Caro-Kann is much lower than his score with E5 and C5, so maybe not his best scoring opening statistically. Can Levon take advantage? Okay, he's playing this variation. James, is this in your repertoire?
Absolutely, of course. In fact, come on, I know Chessable like an encyclopedia, guys. You can actually get the pen on Botvinnik by, I think it's Sam Collins, if I'm not familiar, if I'm correct there. But Sam Collins, actually, pen on Botvinnik, you can just search it on Chessable. Very strong. I actually have some very nice wins with this, OTB and online with this. Now, of course, Erwin LME has the very nice response. I'm giving out too much right now. Y'all gonna have to send. I'll give you my PayPal chat, okay? But I'm giving out too much. But Erwin has a very nice antidote to this, the way that he plays it, but it's very theoretical and it goes like 25 moves deep. So it's very deep theory here, but there's a very nice antidote with this. It actually is just bishop to G4, that's it, for black. And then you go down a very theoretical line. Also, Grishik has a P-sack line that I actually use very nice here. He plays A6, that actually comes from Krzysztof Selecki's course. So this one, I'm giving out too much, okay? I'm gonna send y'all my PayPal, but A6 comes from Selecki's course. This one is not played as much, to say the least.
Oh, I'm so annoyed at myself. About 1 minute ago, I was going to say Magnus is definitely going to play A6 here. He's played it before online hundreds of times, and then he does it. I would have looked like a prophet. I would have looked like a Jedi myself.
A Jedi. You are a Jedi. You are a
This
Jedi.
Instagram snap that we got here, right? Look at this. What did Mars say the GM has? Has Sami Marin. I mean, come on.
That's great. He got to win.
Yeah,
that one wins.
You know, I usually ignore this social media stuff, chat, but that one's good, right?
Robert's got his vote in on this one. That's the one he's picking. Well, we will reveal a winner at the end of the show, so keep those photos coming. David, you mentioned that Magnus doesn't have a great score with the Caro. That's a strange decision then, to go for it in this very critical match when he just needs to draw.
It's all relative, Tanya. He's got a decent score with the Caro-Kann. It's just he has a fantastic score with the Sicilian, a fantastic score with other openings. But Magnus, he likes to keep his opponents guessing, and maybe he will have just assumed that Levon had ideas up his sleeve against his main repertoire. So why not throw in an early surprise? Magnus doesn't care about playing solid chess, doesn't want to play for a draw. He's very principled. He plays chess for the love of chess. And if the results come, great.
g3. King g4 runs into bishop e1 immediately. And like, it's very, very hard to play anything here. 9 seconds.
Yeah. Dropping down under 5 seconds now. Levon Aronian, he needs to move, he needs to hope. Just move that king, do something. And what has he done? Retreats the
Back
wrong way.
with rook. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. But you had to stop this big threat that you were pointing out of the bishop sliding to e1, attacking the g3 pawn.
It's the only way to keep the game going, right? There's a look of resignation on his face. He kind of wanted to just give up the match, but he has to play on a few more moves. But Magnus deserves a lot of credit. He's well nourished after all those meals that he's had on stream now, and I think that he is ready to compete, and he will have Hikaru Nakamura up next. It's only a matter of a few moves that he'll ice this one, take it through to the next matchup. But Magnus, he really played a great match, as James was saying.
And Hikaru at this point knows it's nearly definitely Magnus that he'll face in the next round. So he'll be doing his preparation. He'll be watching this game with serious interest. But
Levon looking very dejected there, David. He's just shaking his head. It's kind of hard to even point out where the match went all wrong for Levon. Magnus just made it look so easy.
Yep, that's the top players in the world for you, Levon. He hasn't made any blunders at all, just tiny little small details here and there, and that's the margin at this level. Poor Levon, I feel for him. So close. Against anyone else, he would have had great chances today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, unfortunately, Magnus too strong, and I'm expecting him to either get that black king off the edge of the board, that removes any chances of checkmate, or to relocate that black bishop. You can still target some of white's pawns near the king if you find the right squares, the right diagonals. So what will Magnus choose? Plenty of choice here. You can also go hunting with his rook for that white central pawn, for the white pawn on the edge of the board. But okay, he's retreating his bishop. Not the most accurate move, the engine thinks, but still should be more than sufficient for the required draw. They do say a good horse never jumps as high as they have to, so at this level, if they only need to draw, the players know how to lock it down.
I didn't know you were an equestrian, but right now I think that you see Magnus, he's just making these precise moves because he doesn't want to give Levon any hope here, but both players are under a minute, and that's when mistakes do happen. If that knight starts hopping around, there could be a fork that is overlooked, and the black king isn't fully out of danger just yet.
Nice move there from Levon, maybe missed by Magnus. White holds all the pawns, and suddenly the white knight jumping back, big threat. Black's central pawn under fire.
Yeah, and the bishop still isn't attacking that kingside pawn anywhere, and you've got to find a way, and he says, I'm going to get my king to safety. Levon immediately grabs, and it's a big blunder because you lose the g3 pawn and you lose the game.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
He tricked him. Said, oh no, my pawn, Eric Rosen style. Take that pawn, the game ends because through that knight is the g3 pawn. Levon Aronian, he looks at his position, is hopeless. The game is over.
Yeah. Wow, Levon Aronian resigns. There's no way to save this position after the g3 pawn falls. The game is over.